And I believe we are live. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your favorite YouTuber, HaloDude1, back with another live stream. Yes, I know. Holy cow, John, you're actually alive. Well, yes, I've been alive. It's just been I've been super busy. I've had college going on. I've had, my relationship. I've been busy. So, what we're doing today is we're going to be fixing up computers, which is my favorite thing to do in the whole world as of right now, as a hobby, other than loving my girlfriend. But anyway, my favorite hobby to do is to fix up computers. If you've never known that, well, now you know a fact about me. So, PC Building Simulator is a fantastic game to play, and it is just so much fun. It's not that accurate, however, it is a very, very fun game to play if you know what you're doing and you know on how to fix up computers and so. Just a second. Sorry, I've forgotten to say that I was streaming. Okay, let's get this stream going. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to start with a whole new game. Even though I have played this and I've gotten so far with it, I'm just going to start a whole new game and I'm just going to start straight from the beginning. Because this is actually pretty fun. Okay. I wanted to make sure the music wasn't running. So, our first computer here, we have to scan it by plugging in the PC, of course. No. Yep. It's been a while since I played this, actually. Once we do that, we turn it on. That's so loud. Let me turn that down. Holy cow. Okay. We good? Also, that's my background on my actual computer, guys. I love it. This spooky season, Christmas. I don't know why, but anyway, if you wanted to do Christmas, you can do Christmas. I'm actually going to do Halloween because it's spooky time. I actually have this for every time I play the game, so it's actually pretty fun. Anyway, so we need to scan the computer. So let's get to the computer, install. We need to install the USB drive into the back. And then open up and remove virus scanner. We need to install it to the computer. Then use the virus scanner to scan the computer. You have to restart it. This is not what you do in real life, by the way, guys. Like, this game is not that accurate, but it's accurate to a certain point. So let's open up the virus scanner. Scanning. Uh-oh, you got virus. Clean it. Bam, you're done. You can remove it, but I don't. And then what I do, you should never do this. Just pick it up and throw it down. Yeah, you don't have to really do much. It's just, yeah. So let's go to the emails, collect because I'm done with it. Then I could discard it. And then I leave, and then I come back. End day. Go to work. Nothing yet. Now I got a whole bunch of computers. Accept. Alright. So this is when your knowledge comes in. So we have someone that has a broken graphics card, and you need to, need to upgrade it or fix it. Get the same one that he already has, or not. Right here, when you click on PC parts, you can actually see what he has. So let's see. Right now, he has a Sean GeForce GTX 970 gamer. Okay. It's currently broken. So what we need to do is replace the graphics card and install a Sean GeForce GTX 970 gamer or better. So since we have that, we're going to open up the shop. We're going to look up for GTX. Sorry. 970, was it? Yes. So, in high frequency, what you want to check out for is the VRAM, which is video RAM, which is how much this has. Core frequency, which is how much megahertz it takes. Memory frequency is the megahertz. Length is, the size of it. The wattage is how many watts it takes. And then multi-GPU is the slot. So we're going to go ahead and take this 280. So now we currently have $310 in the cart. And then what do you need? Remove viruses, clean out dust, easy. It's actually currently in, these are all in transit, so they'll show up tomorrow. Install Mortoni, easy store, 500 gigabyte or more. Okay. So, Morzoni, I believe. Why you don't come up? Mortini, duh. Mortoni, M-O-R-T-O-N-I. Mortoni. Yeah. Why? Oh, because results were GTX. I'm done. Mortoni. I mean, this game's kind of boring, but for a person who actually likes to build computers, this is actually pretty fun. 500 gigabytes. Let's see. Actually, I don't have my stream open. Oops. Sorry if anyone was watching and I didn't notice. No one's watching. Okay, that's fine. So 500 gigabytes or more. So let's add that to the cart. So now we have 360, and let's go ahead and buy. So now we're in debt for $275. Yeah, account is overdrawn. Yep. So that's all coming in. And then what we can do actually is check the calendar here. So as of right now on Wednesday, we have the delivery of the machine parts and what we need to do. And then we need to pay utility bills throughout the month and so and so. So let's leave and come back the next day. Like, this game is okay to play. Just to, just play, You don't actually have to work so hard to get this. I mean, it was honestly, it was difficult at first for me to start playing because it's kind of difficult to explain. I was having fun at first, and then I found myself like screwing up in the game. So I was like, how the hell do you screw up in a PC building game when you've taken a computer class before, you've taken all these classes before? It's not that difficult. I don't understand why, John. I don't understand. So But you learn just to have fun. It's like a, let's say it's like an episode of Bob Ross. You know, you you watch people do things and you just relax. You know, they play music in the background. I can't have music because copyright anyway. Um, but you just watch and you listen. And sometimes they teach you good things, like Bob Ross, and I actually found this one video of a guy who's chiseling, and he teaches you on chiseling and such. So like he teaches you on like how to sharpen the chisel, and teaches you like how to do indents, and like it's actually sometimes very, very fun. Sorry for smacking my microphone. But so yeah, you just sit back and relax, and it doesn't matter if anyone's not watching, because I'm having fun, and I'm pretty much doing this just so that I can play my game, I can have fun, and I also have something to update to my my channel. So that's also what I wanted to discuss on. I've made so many videos of these, honestly. I have made so many countless videos on me discussing about what I want to do with the channel, where I'm going, and just like, what are you doing, John? So I'm currently focusing on my life. I currently have a girlfriend, which I do desperately love, and she's probably gonna be watching this later on, so I love you. I'm just living life, I'm taking college, actually. I'm taking college for organizational behavior and personal applications. Yeah, personal applications. And I'm doing actually really, really well. I'm passing in both the classes. I don't have to worry about going to the school because it's online. And I'm actually learning. Like, it's actually fun. At a certain point in your life, you sit down and you think to yourself, what am I actually going to do in the future? You actually think about it. I mean, sometimes you don't, sometimes you do, but those people who are ready for life in the future do think about it early, and they think about it so early, trust me. I think about it. So then, you sit there and you think to yourself, what am I going to do in the future? Well, what do you want it to do, Where is... Oh. I got so confused. So then, you say to yourself, what do I want to do? What do I want to do in the future? Why is... There we go. Oh my goodness. No. Come back. There. So then you gotta think, what do you actually want to do in your future? Whether it's you want to be a doctor, whether it's you want to be a mechanic, whether it's you want to be like a therapist, you have to start thinking on what it is you need to get to, or you want to get to. Because if you're going to be sitting there and you're watching TV, or you're still in high school and you're just doing your grades, and like you have like 3 years... Oh duh, I have to boot it. and you have like no care in the world. You know, you can't do that. You have to actually think. You actually like you really have to think about what you need to get to your life. Like for example, I want to be a IT expert. Or not really an expert, but just IT certified. I am IT certified technically through BOCES. But I want to do basically what this game is. Just fixing computers, helping people out, cuz that's what I'm best at. So then I have to take courses that would help me, you know, with whatever it is I need to get, whatever I need to get to in order to do what I want to do. So, I hope you guys understand. I'm just rambling. I mean, I kind of am, kind of aren't, Ooh, that's sexy. 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay. Replace air cooler, clean out dust. Remove the viruses. And then more upgrade. Team group T-Force. I'll just look up 10 gig. No, because I have to have Team Group T-Force Dark Red 8 gigabytes. And you have more Tony. I've got you. Don't worry about it. I've got you. More Tony Thermal 100. I have no idea what the hell more Tony is, but more Tony. Totino's, hot pizza rolls. More Tony Value Supreme, 2 gigabytes. You need 16 gigabytes. So then when I go back to the shop, I will go to memory. That's a 4. That's an 8. I need 2400. Bam. And then I'll do boop boop. Right? Yeah. Buy now. And that should come in. But I'm just figuring, we sit back and we play for now, and then we don't worry about, the things that we have to do in the future. As of right now, we don't worry about it. We don't worry about anything that's worrying us, and we just live life. Just saying. Because we're building computers. Literally, we're building computers. This is fun. For me, at least. For those who want to know how to build a computer, I will actually probably make a video on that if you want me to. Comment below after you've done seeing this, because no one's watching live stream right now. Comment below if you ever watch my videos. Comment below if you want me to make a video on how to build a computer, because I will actually teach you. Let's install. What is it you needed? Oh, remove viruses. Why did I take that off then? I'm so used to opening up the computer because I'm so handsy. I love computers, not gonna lie. Okay. Oops. Sorry, I'm grabbing my phone. There we go. phone. Here we go. Where is my mute button? Oh, I didn't even set it. Boop. Pop. I didn't set a mute button for whenever. It's always set a mute button. Yeah. Brain fart. Get the computer. Slap it down. You're all set. Screw you. Ew. Dirty computer. Bring it over. Open that bad boy. Boop. Blop. Shloop. Beep. I forgot this one. There we go. Dirty boy. Dirty, dirty boy. I hope this is fun. Like, honestly, if you don't find this fun, I'm sorry. I actually like doing this. Because this is actually calming and it's just fun. Everyone has their, you know, their fun, what they like to do, so on. It's 4 o'clock. My girlfriend's out of school. She should be texting me. Okay, I guess not. Anyway. Hey there, ya boy MM. It's not been... It's what do you mean it's not been? It's been a while, actually. It's really been a while. You're like one of my like favorite watchers, honestly. Like, not gonna lie. Whenever you join, I'm just happy that you're here. Cause then like there's like no one else watching. You're like one of my favorite ones that actually appeared to actually make my day. There's a second viewer as well. I'm not sure who that is, but that's not broken. Yeah, install. Let's install this boy. Let's install it. What am I doing? Memory. Yeah. Let's install that bad boy. I forgot I can zoom in. Yeah, we're inside the case, boys. Anyway. I don't know if you know anything about computers, but this is fun for me. You know, I want to go on a topic real quick. I mean, it's kind of deep, but not too deep. So, everyone that I've known so far, you have no knowledge. I have no knowledge about computers, but it seems cool. Yeah, no, honestly. Whoa, what does this person play? Okay. Place and delivery. No, it's okay if you don't know anything about computers. I always wanted to make a YouTube video about making computers and such. So, I've asked people around, and I give them the simple question, what do you think the future's gonna be? What do you think helps drive the future to be how it is? What do you think is actually going to help develop the new world that we're going to be in? You know, for anyone. It could be for older people, it could be for younger people. Not calling out the old people, but still. Excuse me. Replace air cooler. What do you think the future is supposed to be? I'm gonna ask you right now, actually. And then people who's gonna be watching this when it's a video, go ahead and comment as well. What do you think the future's gonna be? I'll give you 5 seconds. Longer than the 5 seconds, but if you want, you can pause it. My answer, which I do believe, and I've been told, that it's going to be technology. I've had friends tell me, no, it's gonna be, you know, like, it's gonna be, I forgot what it's called. Like, diesel mechanics is gonna be all this and that. It's gonna be, like, all mechanics. It's gonna be, like, Mecha World. And I'm like, really? Do you actually think it's gonna be like that? And they said, yeah. Oh, for some reason you're... Oh, it had a swear word. That's okay. I don't mind. So... But, like, I can't believe that, you know, they say other answers than tech... I mean, that's their opinion. I can't really go against it. I just don't believe it, really. Because... ever since... I'm gonna say this. The wheel was part of technology. They actually used their brain power to start brainstorming all these ideas to wonder, you know, how the hell are we going to make this thing, you know, how are we going to, you know, transfer things? So then they're like, hey, let's, oh wait, what's going on? What's going on with this? Just place it? Yeah. They said, hey, we're going to use, like, this thing called a cart, or we're going to be, we're just going to, you know, play around with a few things and see what happens. So, like, I'm not a history expert at all, so don't ever quote me on this. But they start off by, like, sliding things. I mean, I'm just saying. They start by sliding things on the ground. And then stuff starts getting everywhere. Like, they maybe threw down, like, say someone passed away. And I'm talking about the old, like, cave-in days. Like, the old cave times and such. So, they start off by sliding things. Or rolling stones that they had. Hey, that's a band, Rolling Stones. Anyway. It's also a stand from JoJo. Anyway. So... they start off by rolling things or, you know, sliding them and dragging them to using probably, like, sheepskin or something to help carry things together and just slide it. They had something like a tarp underneath it to hold everything. That's what I'm just guessing. And then they said, hey, we're gonna use, let's say, a bucket or a bowl. And I'm going to say that they also found out a few times later, you know, at some point, a time later on, that we got to put something underneath this to help move it, you know? And that was the evolution of, like, the cart or, you know, a wheelbarrow. So I take it they probably use multiple things like triangles, or they use squares, they use spheres or something. They probably haven't done spheres anyway. I'm dumb. But, you know, they've had all these thoughts and, all these ideas that they had to go through to figure out the wheel. And the wheel is definitely part of technology, and you cannot say... I mean, you can say, and you can try to argue with me about it, but I'm gonna just flat out say it, that the wheel is part of technology. Ever since then, everything starts blowing up. We start getting cars. Oh, first we had buggies. I almost said dune buggies, that's dumb. We had buggies everywhere. We had, you know... we had horses. We were riding horses first, period. We were riding horses, because that's back in native times. And Egyptians with camels. But the wheel was literally, like, the first thing. Literally. That's the first source of technology that I'd say. And if you want to go as far as, you know, technology-wise, you can, I mean, I wouldn't say houses back in, like, if you believe Christianity or Lutheran, which I'm Lutheran, actually, but not to knock on the door of any of those Bible thumpers out there, but, you know, back in their time, they had houses. I mean, the wheel might not be electric, but it's still mechanical, and mechanical is still some type of degree. Yes, it is. Yes. Because not technically technology has to be electrical. It's something that helps you with your life. It's like a life hack. So technology is almost like a life hack. But, you know, um this just went from making computer calmly to talking about the wheel, and that's great. Um but no, I'm going to say the future is going to go towards technology. Period. Like I even set my heart on it. Cuz there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. Like unless we have like an apocalypse or something, which I don't see that happening. It could happen, but I don't I don't ever think. What the hell? Okay, there's like a particle thing right here. That's weird. Yeah, this game is broke. Anyway, gotta love how conversation can go like that. Yeah. Uh. But I mean, we're not gonna be like in Gorillas where we're like, we're driving the RV or whatever, the dune buggy on the road and such. We're not gonna be doing that, and then post-apocalyptic. I got streaks from Snapchat. Yeah, literally none of my friends are watching. Neither is my girlfriend. Oh, she's active now. Okay. Did I have to do anything special? No. Okay. Cool. So that's done. Get that done. Get out of the way. I'm sorry. I'm still focused on like I'm trying to, you have to look for like the stuff that you have to install. You have to look for the things you have to do, like apply thermal paste. Oh, I did not do that. Oops. I totally forgot about thermal paste. Oops. I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's okay if you're still here, because, like, honestly, that supports me, and I really do appreciate it. I mean, that's all that matters is that, someone at least watches. And plus, this will be recorded. It's already, as we're live streaming, it's being recorded. Not me, but because thank you to YouTube. Whenever I live stream, it saves as a recording. So, and I'm really, really happy for that, because otherwise, all the funny content that happens during a live stream does not get lost and it does not get flushed down the drain. So, and honestly, that's okay if you're here. Like, I really do appreciate it, and at least someone watched, or if you watched just for a little bit just to say hi and then you leave, that's fine. Because at least I had someone to watch. And it really does make a huge difference, and it actually makes my day. So, but no, really, like, even the smallest of things can make someone's day. You can always say that. I don't know where I was. So technology. Yeah, the future is going to be technology. Just, that's my opinion. You don't have to support it. You can support it. That's just my opinion. And I'm pretty sure everyone who's going to be watching this in the future, and my buddy who's watching right now, are all going to say it's going to be technology, possibly. Because, like, think about it. Not everything... I can't say not everything. I'm going to pretty much say everything has had something to do with technology. Flat out say it. No problem, man. My comments aren't going to go anywhere, and neither will I anytime soon. So take your time and enjoy your life. Aw, thanks. I'm living life. I have a girlfriend. I'm going to college. I don't have my own house yet because I don't have a job, but I'm waiting for this job to get back to me, honestly. Like, oh my god, I need this job. I'm trying to work at Family Dollar where I live. So, send good luck to me, I guess. Nope, I'm living life. Living a Viva Loca. Install Sean Power King 600, and I believe that's a Sean Power King 600 add to cart. Thermal paste, screw you. Replace motherboard. What type of motherboard you got, homie? Mortini H170. I wish I could just highlight it, but I can't. Mortoni H170. M-Tech? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Gimme. Alrighty. Oh, I should probably left it. I should probably there. So tomorrow everything's coming in. Okay. When I was first playing this, I was so lost. I had this entire row filled. I had this all filled. I had emails filled. I had these filled. Or when I got to level 3, of course. But this is level 8. I got to here, and then I just reset my game, so. But I had everything filled, and I was so scared. Because I was like, oh my god, I'm stuck everywhere. Just help. It was great. Oh, do I have Run 3D Mark? Do I have that? Tools and software. Ooh, auto connect tool. I like that. Yeah. I really like that. Because that actually helps a lot. Unlock a level 3. Auto standoff tool, USB drive, OCCT. Oh, these are all for when you level up, you can actually like do stuff easier. Faster installation upgrade. Okay, this is actually cool. That actually tickles my pickle. How much is rent? That's actually a good question. How much is help? How much is rent? Help. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay. I hope I have enough for rent because I have $300. I mean, once I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna get enough. So, let's remove. You want to apply thermal paste, so let's do so. Remove. I can do it right here, right? Yeah, look at the little thermal paste. Thermal paste is basically just to help regulate temperature between the CPU. This is called a CPU. And what I'm about to install right now is the CPU cooling, which helps cool down the CPU. It goes splat on right that. These 4 clip right on. And then you have to install the cable to power the fan that's on it to the motherboard. And that's getting power. Simple. PC parts. Oh, that really helps. I really love this. That really helps. And then put the USB chip in. Oh, I can't. I have to press P. Sorry, I'm texting my girlfriend right now. Ah! I'm sorry. Oh, I just had people staring at me. Oh. 3D benchmark. Okay. Basically what 3D Mark Edition is to help see what your graphics card is capable of and see what games it can run or the FPS. I actually had this for my computer in real life, and it was on my laptop because it's actually a Dell Inspiron 150. No, not 150. 1500, I don't know. I need a. I'll make a tour about my room. Like, honestly, Oof, you good? Was that when I hit my microphone? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I I hit my phone against the microphone as I was trying to put it back up against the TV next to me so that I can read the comments. Nope, everything's fine. So basically what this is doing is checking the FPS. Right now it's doing 17.6 or 17.7 or so. Well, no, it's how much the FPS is. Basically, what you're seeing on that screen that just happened is exactly how the gameplay is going to be. Which I don't really understand why they want it like that, but okay. The CPU test goes to 5.72 frames per second. Identifies what's your graphics card and the CPU that you have, and then the time of day and whatever. Graphics test 1 is scored at 51.01, which means that your computer runs at 21 frames per second, which is how fast your computer goes. And graphics test 2, which is that second area, was 18.15, which is lower, which puts more of a stress test to your computer. So that's why for your graphics core you got 3,000 and your CPU core got 1,000. So that's your total. I don't know why a doctor would want to play games, but okay. Yeah, replace the motherboard. Okay, time to teach you about motherboards. So let me go through the computer right now because this is actually a good loadout. We're going to start off with the main core, which is the power supply. The power supply is what powers everything here. Everything. So this is exactly what gets plugged into the wall, and then all the cords from this get plugged into everything. And we're going to take this down bit by bit. These are what's called the hard drive, which is what you save your games on, or you basically have to make sure that the CPU and the motherboard and everything is programmed by a processor. The processor is like Intel, Ryzen, anything else really. So because you need to download a processor, you need to install it to the hard drive, which the hard drive will be using that processor to make sure your computer actually runs and does stuff. So that's what the processor is, and that's what this is. So you need this in order to actually have storage to download things. For those who have just joined, if there's someone that just joined, I'm explaining a computer even though I don't really need to, but I still want to. Because I need to replace a motherboard, so anyway, I'm replacing a motherboard. Anyway, so graphics card is basically what every motherboard that I know of, that I've seen, has an HDMI port. An HDMI port is what goes into the computer screen to see exactly what your computer is doing. So it's the display. So like how I have everything on the screen is exactly from the HDMI. Not from this, because I have a graphics card. A graphics card is what basically helps you make it look better. So like if you're playing like CSGO or, Minecraft, you want to have one of these. Minecraft can run on a motherboard. However, a graphics card is to help you play better games. So let's go ahead and remove the graphics card because we're done with that. I don't have to remove this because it can stay there. I need to remove this cord though. And then this is the power supply cord, which powers the motherboard to power everything else. It's still neat, ear candy, to have something explained, even though I don't really listen when I'm... Yeah. I mean, it's still recorded, so other people who want to know how to build computers, can watch this, or they can just look it up online or do it themselves. So, but no, it's not really. I mean, yeah, it's ear candy, but it's like ASMR almost, sort of. I don't know. My voice has changed. It goes from like deep to like higher, so like it's like off the spectrum. When you wake up in the morning, you have that raspy voice, you know. Also Kermit the Frog I can do. Oh guys, Kermit the Frog here. We're gonna be showing you how to build a computer. I don't know this shit. I don't know. Anyway. So you unplug that goes to the motherboard. Let's see what else. The cord that goes to the case to actually power it on through these buttons up here. These buttons have a cord or multiple cords that plug into the motherboard to actually turn it on. So let's unplug that. This one right here is to power... it's not to power the motherboard. Oh, it's to power the CPU. I'm dumb. This is to power the CPU, which is that middle piece I'm going to show you soon. This is, like I said, to cool the CPU in the middle, which gets super hot. It gets up to like almost 100 degrees. That's one of the scariest things about computers. When you are working with a computer, you always want to have it unplugged, period. I don't care. I sometimes have it plugged in, but I have the switch off. That's not healthy. But still. There's that. Take it off. CPU shield is just to make sure that your CPU doesn't pop out, because when you pop this out, it actually has core pins on the outside, and you have to be really, really careful with the pins. Because one pin messes up, you can't use it anymore. Unless you are super, super careful and you can bend the pin back. It's super difficult. Yep, noted. So yeah, you really want to be careful. There's some that are lucky that actually has plates, so you don't have to worry about pins, and you just slap it on there, close that bad bitch, you're all set. But I have a pin one. I have a Ryzen 5 which has pins, so you want to be careful, make sure you put it on correctly, and don't fuck it up. Let's see. This is called the RAM. And this is basically to help you access things a lot better and faster into your computer. You remember how you used to have so many tabs open on your computer or your phone? You have so many apps open or tabs? That's what your RAM does, is to make sure that it's still there together and it remembers what you have there. So let's say, for example, I have 2 gigs of RAM, which is like a low number. I've never heard of 1 gig of RAM, but 2 gigs of RAM. And that's a super low number. Let's say I have 2 gigs of RAM. I probably couldn't have 10 windows open and like a game running. It wouldn't support that. But because I have 16 gigs of RAM, I can play my game while I'm live streaming, while I have my comments open on my computer. So I can view everything and I can live stream. That's how I'm actually doing this, is by having 16 gigs of RAM. And I have a GTX GeForce 950, which is the graphics card, which I took out earlier. So that's the RAM. And it just basically, people say it doesn't make your computer run faster, but I say it does, because it kind of does. But other than that, everything's unplugged. We can now remove this. These are the screws that help you level up the motherboard. And these are the stands. I don't understand why I had to take these out. Also, that's a JoJo reference, goddammit. Stands. Anyway, you take out the stands. And I don't understand why in this game you have to remove them, because I'm literally putting in the exact same motherboard, just not broken. I don't get it. I wish they could just stay there, but it's too much effort. What happened? Yeah, replace motherboard. Oh, I'm so dumb. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't do anything. I got so confused. I was like, I ordered it, right? I didn't pick up the boxes when I came in. I started panicking. It takes so long. Oh, thank you, chords. Oh, I love that so much. I don't have to do anything. Okay. Yeah. Put F in chat for me, please. F in chat for me forgetting on, forgetting about the boxes. F in chat. Alright, CPU. Slap that Intel in. Close that bitch down. Alright, install the memory. The Baba Booey? Baba Booey. Now, you're probably wondering, why did I space out the RAM slots? Because everything in this computer, except for the fans, just a little bit, could generate heat. And that's the number one thing you want to have with computers. Like right now, this fan system, I don't see a fan back here. There's no fan up here. I know damn well that this PSU power supply has a fan on it to regulate, air. And I don't see any fans in the front, really. There's like no fans in here. What the hell are you doing? You want fans to make sure that the heat inside of it is not gonna, fry up your system. You want to get that heat out. So right now, I'll go over my computer in the nearby future. I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you want to count the CPU one, that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, well, not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 fans that I have currently for the motherboard, the back, the top, and the front. And if you want to count my graphics card, it has 2 fans on it, 2 small ones. So that's a total of 7 fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 fans. I actually did a big dumb, and funny thing. The only thing I know is that you want / need fan / coolant for your computer. Yes. There's also such thing as water cooling, but that's really, really complicated. So, screw it. I guess I'll put on thermal paste. It doesn't really matter. In real life, you should have thermal paste. Always. Always have thermal paste. However, in this game, they don't care. So, okay, I'm set. Oops. So then, where was I? Fans. Yes. Yeah, I was talking about fans. Oh yeah, my story. So, how I fried a miniature motherboard in my computer. So, story time with the other one. Let me fix my microphone. So, I had just got this computer, and it was for my birthday. It's a below $400 computer, and it was actually pretty good, decent price because we got it from an app called Newegg, which actually helps you get better PC parts for a better price. So we looked through there, we ordered everything, and basically my mom's boyfriend, who's the one who paid for it. Thank you, David, if you're watching this. Even though it was a while back, but still, I love this computer. It really helps me because now I can actually do live streams that I've never done before, ever since the house burglary, which I will discuss later on. These are like a lot of sad stories. Yo, that sound you made when you're moving your microphone kind of sounded like whale noises. You know? Oh. Anyway. Install Power King. Yeah. So, trying to process. What was I even talking about? That's the thing. I get so distracted. Frying a miniature motherboard. So the miniature motherboard is to help with the LEDs. I don't know if you know what LEDs are. LEDs are basically the colors on a fan, like the rainbow or anything that you have. So for this, I wanted to have, it came with the case. Oh, I need to install that though. So then why would you do that to me? Why? Anyway. Yeah, the glowy stuff. So, the LEDs. Oh, okay, thanks. The LEDs were to have a motherboard in the back, which I'll show you on this computer for demonstration. It was in the back of this, because, like, if you open this, it was in the back of this. It was, like, right here or so, and it was Velcroed. So we had we had 3 fans in the front, up here. And they had cables going down and then connecting to this. So apparently my motherboard was not compatible with the cord that's used to power this small motherboard that was right here to power these fans. So then I was like, okay, I have to wait until maybe we buy another motherboard or we find something else that's capable, or we find like, because I'm pretty sure that there's cables out there that help you transfer a cable to a different type of cable. So let's say VGA to not RGB, VGA, which is like the old like computers, for their HDMI, a VGA to HDMI, let's say. So it'd be HDMI to VGA, and then let's say to the computer that has a VGA port. So a connector. So I think this was like a 12 pin. And the 12 pin needed to go to the motherboard. But because my motherboard didn't have a 12 pin, we had 6 pins. So I got confused. And I was like, okay, how about we plug in the fans to the small motherboard and plug in this different cord that I had that was eligible to plug into one of them. I don't think it was a 12 one, I think it was a 6 one, but anyway. So I plugged it into here, and I wasn't reading it. I wasn't reading on the motherboard that was here, the small little motherboard. And I accidentally put the cord from going inside to the outside. So instead of going input to power it, I had it not powered and just sit. Sorry, my girlfriend's home. You gonna watch me stream? My girlfriend's gonna be watching me play. So, okay. Basically, if you have something that's supposed to be input and you put it to something that's output, that's not good, and it's gonna make you a nice deep fried Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I plugged in the input to the output, and it decided to fry the cable. So then we had this smoke. David walks in the room from this side of the room. He walks in, because my mom's door is right here. I was in my room. The door is right here or so. So I had my computer here on the table. This is the door that's right over here, and then I had the door right over there. My mom was laying down. She was half asleep. She was ready to fall asleep. He comes in. He's like, hey, how's it going? And I was like, it's good. I'm looking over here, and then I smell something burning. And I was like, do I smell copper? So I look over. There's smoke going up. He rushes in, I unplug it, I turn off the bitch, I set it on its side, and I put the fan up to it. I was like, what the fuck just happened? So apparently, I was dumb. Oh, am I done with this? No. Goddamn cables. So, I was dumb. And Kentucky Fried Chicken the goddamn wire. So then I'm no longer able to use that wire that I had and the motherboard that's still at my mom's house. So now I have to find some type of something else to hold the fans that I currently had that came with the case, or I have to get a whole new set of fans. So I'm probably gonna get a new set of fans for my computer, because they were okay LED fans, but I mean, for the person who just joined, it might be Carly, I'm not sure. Hello, welcome. We were just discussing about the story on how I fried one of my wires for my computer, and they left. So, it was some random Russian person that came in. Yeah, I had that message. Yep. Yeah, they tried commenting something and it was all in Russian. I didn't understand it, so I didn't allow it. Anyway. It does suck. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream soon. I've been live streaming for maybe about an hour or so, right? Maybe about half an hour. I mean, that's okay. I'm gonna get all my orders done first, which is actually just this one. So yeah, there's a story on that. Second story is about the burglary. So, my mother and I lived in the same house before my parents got separated. They were separated. My dad was living somewhere else, and my mom was living here with me. And so, we were here. Yeah, the burglary. So, we were here. Regular life, so-and-so. Is that not plugged in? Can you? Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't plug in the cords. Corns? Yeah, cords. Okay. So, I left the house. My mom was home. I was thinking she was going to be home the whole day because she had the day off. I left the house. I told Mom, hey, I'm leaving the house unlocked because I could not find my key. And so, obviously, when you leave your key alone and you don't know where it is, and you gotta leave the house unlocked, you're bound to just get burglarized. So basically, I went to school, came back. It's also around the time where I had my cat, too. My cat, Saki. Luckily, she was still in the house. She didn't get lost outside or anything. So, I walk in, and I notice that my printer's gone. Okay. USA equals rotten bottom Russia tube. Okay. I don't get that, but alright. So I texted my mom and I asked her, I was like, hey, did you sell our printer? Does someone have it? And she's like, no. So then I turned left to go into my living room and my TV was gone. And instantly at that moment I was like, our house just got robbed. Like, literally someone came in through the unlocked door and took everything. So I came upstairs. I'm crying. Like, I was 12 when I discovered this, and I was the only one in the house. So I'm like, is there someone else in the house? Like, am I alone, or, like, is someone else here? And I just got scared, so I ran outside. I called my mom immediately. I'm crying on the phone. All of a sudden, my grandmother shows up. My cousin Alicia shows up. My aunt shows up. Mom gets home from work. Dad comes home. Saki was still in the house, at least, because she was still there. My cat. And literally everything was gone. Like, everything was taken. Even my mom's jewelry inside of her drawer. Like, they searched the entire house. They stole my birth certificate. You know how illegal that is, I believe? That is so illegal. I believe so. Like, even theft in general, but the stealing of a birth certificate. They took my birth certificate. So, they stole all these things. Of course, we were insured. And that night, I just could not sleep. I could not sleep in the same house that I was living in for many years. Because my house was burglarized. Like, I could not sleep that night. I don't even imagine anyone else could. Like, oh, my house was burglarized. I'm just gonna, you know. Anyway. This Russian dude's got, like, hate or something. That's weird. Anyway. So, and honestly, like, I don't think anyone's ever gonna be like, yo, there's this guy that's commenting, and he's like, got a Russian name and such, and he's trying to, you know, I keep getting requests to see the message to see if I should hide it or not, and I keep hiding it because it has nothing to do related with any of this, so I think it's just spam or something. Okay, I don't know why you keep commenting in Russian, but okay. I only know a few words in Russian, but yeah. I don't understand what your problem is. I'm just trying to live stream. I don't even know how you got here, but I'll keep that up because that's fine. We're trying to be peaceful here. Don't start anything, guys. I'm about to end the live stream soon anyway, so yeah, I don't speak Russian at all. I speak a little bit of German, and I speak English and Spanish. Hola, yo no necesito la gato porque mi pene es mucho pequeño. Basically means I need cat because my dick is small. But still. So yeah, that was literally the story of my house being burglarized, and later that night we went around town. We went to secondhand stores, and we tried to look for the things that were stolen. Also, here's a life hack. So everything that was taken didn't have stickers. That's also in Russian. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna hide that. So, Germany joke. Yeah, I speak German. So, here's a life hack. If you don't want your things to be stolen. Oh, hey. I can build this because I'm level 3. If you don't want your things to be stolen, put stickers on it or duct tape. Everything in the house did not have duct tape on it, except for this TV that I had. It had I used to be fascinated with pink because I was always breast cancer support, so I always had pink for like a whole year, and that was like my favorite color. So we all had that like weird color phase and whatnot, so mine was pink. So I had camouflage pink duct tape all over my TV, and that was the only thing that was personally mine that was not taken. Yeah. Yep. That was the only thing that was not taken. Like, all my Funko Pops were fine. They were tossed onto the bed, and then everything else was stolen. But the one TV that I had in the back room downstairs was not taken because it had duct tape on it. It was funny. It was honestly funny. So if you want to make sure people don't steal your shit, you either write in permanent marker on it, or you duct tape it, or you put super glue on it with something else to make sure that, it's permanently there, and they don't have enough time to, like, rip it off, or, like, make sure that, it doesn't look like it was stolen. Because if you take off the duct tape, it's going to have the residue of the glue on the back of the duct tape. So who the hell in the right mind is going to be going into a house, stealing stuff, and then taking their personal time to clean that off? Think about it. And I'm not going to say you should go burglarize houses because that's illegal, and do not do that. So, just going to flat out say it. But anyway, yeah, that's the story of how I was burglarized. And I'll probably say it for many generations down the line. So, story of how I burnt wire on my computer, and the story of how my house was burglarized. So, oh, hey, Joey. How's it going? I was literally just about to end the stream, but you came in late. I'm sorry. But once this is done, you can actually go back and you can watch it as a whole video because it is all fully recorded. That goes for everyone else who has just joined in and everyone else who's seeing this recorded. You can always watch this when it's recorded because it is recorded. It's a live stream. YouTube's cool and saves it for me as a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed, which obviously my subscribers are watching me right now. So please recommend this to all your friends. If they like computers or gaming, please recommend this to them. I really do appreciate it. And let's get me to, I don't even know how many subscribers do I have, guys? How many subscribers do I have? I have 296 subscribers. I want to see if I can get to 300 before the end of this year. Alright? I'm not going to say in a month, because that's probably not doable, but within the end of this year. And I'll probably do a subscriber special where I show off some of the things that I have. Maybe a room tour. So, everyone who has liked this video, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe and share this video to anyone who likes computers or gaming. Or just likes to subscribe to people to help them in general. So, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace out, guys. And have a fantastic day. I love you guys. Bye.